Hi, Tom Trento here with an exciting update on our Israel Security Summit, September 9th, just a little bit south of Boston, at Rabbi John Hausman's Synagogue in Stoughton, Massachusetts. We have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, a freedom fighter, a free speech fighter from the old country over in Europe, from Austria, none other than our dear friend Elisabeth Sabaitsch Wolff. Good day, Elisabeth. How are you?
Well, Tom, it's great to see you. I'm doing great, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in Stoughton.
In Stoughton, Massachusetts. Now, for those of you that may not know Elisabeth, in 2009, she was teaching one of her well-known counter-jihad, anti-Sharia courses, and simply at that point brought up the question in her teaching as to whether or not Muhammad, the prophet of Islam, in his marriage to a 6-year-old and consummating that at 9 years old, whether or not classically that can be considered pedophilia. As a result of raising that historical question, Elisabeth was charged with hate speech in Austria, indeed found guilty in 2011, and has been fighting this battle ever since. Give us a little update from your 2011 conviction and what you're doing today, Elisabeth.
Well, the case isn't over and done with. It is over and done with in Austria proper, but you know me well that I don't give up, and I will never give up, and I will never accept the verdict. So I've taken this case to the European Court for Human Rights, where it's currently pending, and we're awaiting what the court decides. And other than that, I'm busy defending our civilization like you do.
Excellent. And Elisabeth has a history with the United West. We've been with her in Europe at different events. She traveled here in March of 2011 to be a featured guest at the United West's inaugural meeting when we changed from the Florida Security Council. And she was here, not too long ago up in Orlando at an event standing for Christians and against the persecution by Islam worldwide. What are you looking forward to at the Israel Security Summit in Stoughton on September 9th?
Well, first of all, I'm looking forward to meeting my dear friend, Rabbi Hausman. And you may not know, but I'll tell you now that I've spoke for the first time in my entire life in a synagogue at Rabbi Hausman's, and I was extremely excited and felt very privileged. And I'm so looking forward to returning this year, again, to meet my dear friend Rabbi Hausman and Alan West and all the others, to stand by Israel in this time, in these difficult times. And I'm planning to discuss rising anti-Semitism in Europe and where it comes from, because it certainly doesn't come from the local population. But I will be telling the people, the audience there, where it actually comes from.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to that, particularly with your unique perspective as being a citizen of the world, being in the United States, living in Iran at one point, living in Europe now. So let me give you the last 30 seconds. We got to get going. But we're looking, I'll tell you what. You're coming from Austria, correct?
Of course.
Any good beer in Austria?
Tons of good beer. Can you I could bring some good beer, but we have even better wine, I am told.
Oh, really? Okay, bring a bottle of wine. And we'll see if the rabbi will allow us to open a bottle of wine in celebration of you coming back to the States and being with us. How about that?
Done deal. I'll see you there.
See you there. Take care. Thanks,
Bye.
Elisabeth Sabaitsch Wolff. Hey, folks, we got to see you September 9th, Stoughton, open to everyone. Alan West, Jerry Boykin, Tom McInerney, Gary Bernson, over 100 years of military intelligence, experience, commitment, dedication to this great country. And we're going to be discussing Israel in these very dangerous days for her. Join us. Go to www.israelsecuritysummit.com. israelsecuritysummit.com for all information. Sign up now. See you soon.